Welcome to the summit. The war for Elysium peak continues. Conqueror's blade sees an echo. The storm is coming. Can you feel it? The borderlands awaits. Let the siege begin. I'm sitting high on the peak, watching the valley below. Boyang's moving in fast, but we're taking it slow. The borderlands are breathing, yeah, I feel the vibration. A whole lot of posturing, a whole lot of frustration. I got the banner in the wind, purple smoke in the air. The smell of iron and pine, yeah, it's everywhere. I'm the architect of the silence, the master of the flow. I don't need to bark loud to let the kingdom know. From the dust to the east to the gates of the center. Only the legends and the ghosts are allowed to enter. So pour a glass of the vintage, let the violence play. Elysium's on top and we're here to stay. It's the echo of the storm, hear it bounce off the stone. 1,000 years of battle just to claim a hollow throne. From the east to the west, where the sound of the flood, the resonance of iron and the rhythm of the blood. Can you hear it? Is it near yet? The echo is the only thing that's left when we're gone. Now wait, I'm the pick of the peak, I'm the streak of the street. I'm the reason that the knees of the weak are starting to creak. Coast areas flooding the border, they're bringing the mortar. I'm bringing the slaughter, I'm turning the order to water. You're hearing the echo, I'm technical, mechanical. So in the panic, I'm manic, I'm landing the cannonball. I'm the ghost in the rampart, a spark in the dark. I'm leaving a mark on the park where the vultures embark. Look at the map, look at the gap. I'm closing the trap with a snap and a slap on the lap. Elysium peak is the house of the kings. I'm the lord of the rings and the songs that the choir sings. I'm the resonance, the precedence. I'm kicking the residents out of their settlements. Did you hear that? Or was it just the wind? Mayan brings the fire. Austeria brings the cold. But on Elysium peak, we only take the gold. So the borderlands are open, the flood has begun. There's nowhere to hide from the heat of the sun. Phase 2 is the resonance, the peak of the wave. An echo of the heroes that they couldn't even save. Season echo was the name, but the war is the truth. With the gray hair, wisdom and the fire of the youth. With the sound of the iron when it hits the shield. The last thing you hear on the battlefield. Elysium peak sees an echo. This is your war report.
Welcome everybody, thank you so much for tuning in. We are back with another edition of the War Report here on Elysium Peak. This was battle number 7, April 21st, 2026. I did a survey question at the beginning of the stream of which sport didn't I play, and named a few: speed skating, football, bowling, basketball, aikido. I could have probably listed about 12 more, but the answer to that was actually basketball. I never played basketball. Believe it or not, that was the one that I didn't ever play. So I did play football at San Jose State University and redshirted there, and then got my eligibility pulled. But you know, you live and you learn. Went on to play semi-pro after that. It was fun. All right, so this was April 21st. We're going to kick this off. This is the first night of the positioning rounds for the side capitals. So Austeria was hot. The Maoyang was hot. It was a lot of action going on tonight. First up, some key terms for those that are just tuning in for the first time. Prestige is the value of land that you own. Claim is the total amount of prestige that you earn across the course of the season. Renown is the change in your property value, whether it goes up or down after you take possession. And then Triumphs is the end of season prize money that you're all fighting for. Looking at our upcoming events, we have one more war in Phase 3. That is Battle Number 8, April 25th, 2026. You will see the first House Rank 7s on the battlefield that night. There'll be a few fiefs, I think one in the Borderlands and 2 in Maoyang that are going to be available. And we'll see some fighting there. Alright, let's look at that war summary. First up, 44 warring factions. There were 15 total alliances, 135 fiefs. 62 fiefs of those 135 changed hands. 43,530 total prestige. Over in Australia, there was 19,950 total prestige with 39 fiefs available. Not Like Us owns 60%. Cohorts own 5%, and one other house owns the rest. Yes, we'll get to that. Maoyang, 13,200 total prestige with 42 fiefs available. Tides of War has 42%, New World Order with 14%, Hibernia with 14%, the High Council with 11%, and Fury with 7%. Over in the Borderlands, there's Eclipse of Empires, gaining 35% of that 16,380 total prestige. There are 54 fiefs in the Borderlands available. 33% of that went to Not Like Us. Animal Kingdom with 15%, Creed with 10%, and No Evil with 4%. Alright, let's take a look at Australia. So this zone was largely pretty much just the Not Like Us guys. And then the cohorts, and now we have another player moving into town. So 87% is now free houses, 13% is Legion, 10 towns, 2 forts, 27 villages, totaling 13,950 regional prosperity. The prosperity tier is 3. Top 5 seasonal landowners include Warriors with 17,100, Imperial Guard with 10,200, Unfamous with 8,400, Vanguard with 8,150, Disciples with 5,250. Top renowned builders are Vanguard with 300, Warriors with 250, and Disciples with 150. Most prestigious stronghold is Steinklipp at rank 7. Top flourishing village is Bergdorf at rank 4. Looking at the war map tonight, you can see Not Like Us has 8,400, and that orange blob over there in the west, well, that is Vanguard all by themselves. 4,800. The cohorts now have 750 worth of land. Looking at the changes, Vanguard gained 9, Warriors gained 2, Imperial Guard gained 2. Looking at the aristocracy of Australia, Regional Dukes, Vanguard with 4,800, and Warriors with 3,900. Regional Barons include Imperial Guard with 2,850, and then Unfamous with 1,650. As for the race for the capital, Not Like Us is in the running. However, there is Vanguard. All they need to do is create an alliance and they'll be eligible. Alright, let's look at Maoyang. 13,200 regional prosperity, of which 93% is free houses and 7% is Legion. There are 10 towns, 2 forts, and 30 villages in play with a prosperity tier of 3. Top 5 seasonal landowners include Warforged with 9,200, Forbidden City with 6,050, Gashgia with 5,250, Latium with 5,100, and Black Templars with 3,450. Top renowned builders, Gashgia has 550, Gashgia Dub with 150, Order of Valor with 100, Hero with 50, and I Kingdom with 50. Top prestigious strongholds, we have Ganzi and Tsesiba, both of which are ranked 5. Top flourishing villages, we have Lunma, Buzzing, and Binbao, all of which are ranked 4. Looking at the battlefield, Tides of War has been hit by pretty much everybody, and they still have 5,600. That has been quite surprising to see. New World Order, they have 1,950, building a little bit of a bigger stronghold over there in the west. Hibernia still holding out near the Ganzi area with 1,500. Fury in that north area with Kashgar, we have 900 there. Independence over at Kongshi, that is 900. Then the cohorts, they got Pingtai back. Not Like Us is over there at Zansheng, 250 points. Alright, looking at the changes, Forbidden City gained 5, Black Templars with 2, Disciples with 2, Regulators with 2, House of Lords with 1, I Kingdom with 1, Imperial Guard with 1, Latium with 1, Maoyang Legion with 1, and the Robber Barons with 1. As for the houses in the region, we have the Forbidden City with 2,750 as a regional baron, Black Templars 1,650, Warforged 1,500, Goshki 1,500, Latium 1,350, and Shadow Army 1,050. Regional stewards include Disciples, Robber Barons, Regulators, Homegrown, Goshki Dub, Imperial Guard, Latin Fury, I Kingdom, and House of Lords. Looking at the race for the capital, right now Tides of War is the only contender. Next up, the Borderlands. Over here we have 16,380 regional prosperity with 100% free houses. We have 16 towns, 4 forts, and 34 villages in play, currently sitting at a prosperity tier of 1. Top 5 seasonal landowners include Soda's Tavern with 6,435 acclaim, Unfamous with 5,070, Saphira with 4,875, Here with 4,680, and Warriors with 4,290. As for renowned builders, Warriors has 195, The Wild Hunt has 195, and Kitchen has 195. Most prestigious strongholds include Zidane and Whalewin at rank 3 apiece. And then we have no upgraded villages in the Borderlands. Looking at the war for the Borderlands North, you can see Not Like Us came in and grabbed that Carlsbad pocket, 4,875. They also have that northeast corner as well. Eclipse of Empires decided to split them in half and make what looks kind of like a flexing dude. I don't know, like a headless flexing guy right there in the middle. 2,925. Creed over on the west side with the big C, 1,560. Only Fields cut a little hole in them with 390, and then No Evil put the icing on the cake with 585. Deliverance said, "Hey, us too," over there at Alino and got 195. Looking at the south end, it's a little more purple. Eclipse of Empires, 2,730. Then Animal Kingdom, even further south from them, 2,535. And Not Like Us has Shakan and Penglai. Alright, there you go. Borderlands Kingdom changes. Soda's Tavern, they gain 12. Big night for them. Undying Wolves with 4. And Unfamous with 4. Death Guard with 2. Saphira with 2. Undaunted Spartans with 2, Brazil with 1, Here with 1, Mortal Kombat with 1, Retro with 1, The Wild Hunt with 1, and Warriors with 1. As for our houses of the Borderlands, you have Soda's Tavern and Unfamous as your regional dukes. Regional barons include Warriors, Saphira, Brazil, Undying Wolves. Regional stewards include Undaunted Spartans, Here, The Wild Hunt, Death Guard, Retro, and Mortal Kombat. Looking at the race for the capital, there you go. Eclipse of Empires and Not Like Us are the two currently in the running. Alright, Realm Economy. This week's upgrades are Yazi to level 2, Ganzi to level 5, Elbogan to level 4, Platland to level 4, and Steinclip to the whopping level 7. As for the crumbling empire, Zidane burned and went down to 3. Ilov went to 2, and Grunfeld went to 4. Looking at our most prestigious fiefs, Steinclip is your level 7. You have 4 level 5s at Tasiba, Ganzi, Das Bulwark, and Westburg. Looking at our top builders, Goshkia leads the pack with 550, followed by Warriors with 445, Vanguard in third with 300, the Wild Hunt in fourth with 195, Kitchen with 195, Disciples 150, Goshki Dub 150, Order of Valor 100, Hero with 50, and I Kingdom with 50. As for unit kits, Steinclip has the Silidar and Queen's Knight kits. Sadly, there are no kits at any other fief at the moment. Nothing good and worth craftable. I mean, Westburg has the Kriegsbrüder kits, which is pretty cheap to craft if you need a cheap purple kits. You're looking for Siegecraft. The good old Steinclip has your optimal grape shot cannons if you can get in the door. Taking a look at our fief quests, Steinclip has a 2 barb quests for 4,200 player XP. Top honor gains right now are at Nordtal with 1 epic artillery for 660. You can also drop those off at Zaifu, Mumbai, or Tasiba. As for top house EXP gains, Steinclip is your best deal with 100 regional exotics for 280 house EXP. Next up, the house rankings, and guess what? There are no new houses still. Someday. Alright, the fief race. We have 20 level 6 houses, 12 level 5 houses, and 5 level 4 houses. Alright, population changes tonight. Berserkers got 17 new members. Unfamous with 8 new members. Latin Fury with 5. Top population declines. Weight and Salt dropped 29. The Wild Hunt with 15. Here with 6. And Order of Valor with 5. Looking at house prestige gains, so does Tavern gain 3,315. Vanguard lost 1,605. Warriors with 1,440. Infamous with 1,365. Forbidden Sea with 1,250. Black Templars 1,050. Undaunted Spartans with 975. Robber Barons 450. Saphira with 390. Undying Wolves with 390. Top prestige losses tonight. Disciples lost 1,050. Kitchen with 975. Dauntless with 780. Warforged with 750. Weight and Salt with 585. The Wild Hunt with 585. Imperial Guard 500. Regulators with 495. Eye Kingdom with 450. And Speak with 390. Looking at our top 10 houses, we have Warriors of Not Like Us in first place with 6,240 prestige. Yada's the Liege with 21,390 seasonal acclaim. Looking at second place, we have Vanguard with 4,800 prestige. Tong Tong is the Liege with the 11,060 seasonal acclaim. Third place, we have Infamous of Not Like Us with 4,770 prestige. Yasaru is the Liege with 13,470 seasonal acclaim. Fourth place is Soda's Tavern of Eclipse of Empires with 4,290 prestige. Epic Energy is the Liege with 7,635 seasonal acclaim. Fifth place is Imperial Guard of Not Like Us with 3,100 prestige. Gamer King is the Liege with 11,545 seasonal acclaim. Sixth place is Forbidden City of Tides of War with 2,750 prestige. Amendex is the Liege with 6,050 seasonal acclaim. Seventh place goes to Black Templars of New World Order with 1,650 prestige. Ladrian's Liege with 7,350 seasonal acclaim. Eighth place is Warforged of Tides of War with 1,500 prestige. Moxie Moon is the Liege, 10,250 seasonal acclaim. Ninth place is Goshki of Hibernia with 1,500 prestige. Foghladha's Liege, 5,250 seasonal acclaim. And bringing up 10th, we have Brazil of Eclipse of Empires, 1,365 prestige. Loba Punk is the Liege with 3,480 seasonal acclaim. That brings it around to our top 30. Go ahead and take a look, see where we stack up. All right, moving along to our Alliance rankings. There you are. Vanguard and Disciples are your two free agents right now. 4,800. Disciples with 900. Looking at Alliance changes, we saw Brazil join Eclipse of Empires and Mortality joined New World Order. Top Alliance prestige gains, 2,730 with Eclipse of Empires. Not Like Us gained 2,305. Animal Kingdom with 1,170. Fury with 600. Creed with 585, New World Order with 555, Tides of War with 200, and Deliverance with 45. As for prestige losses, we had Buffalo Wild Wings with 1,950, the High Council with 900, Only Feels with 780, No Evil with 585, Hibernia with 350, Grr with 300, and Deuce Volt with 150. Looking at our top 10 alliances, we have Not Like Us in first place, 14,110 prestige, 46,405 seasonal acclaim, featuring Infamous, Warriors, and Imperial Guard. Second place is Eclipse of Empires with 5,655 prestige, seasonal acclaim with 13,035 seasonal acclaim, and then featuring Weight and Salt, Soda's Tavern in Brazil, Third place is Tides of War with 5,600 prestige, 22,825 seasonal claim, featuring Elysium, Forbidden City, and Warforged. Fourth place is Animal Kingdom with 2,535 prestige. Seasonal claim is 9,490, featuring Undying Wolves, Undaunted Spartans, and Death Guard. Fifth place is New World Order with 1,950 prestige, 12,120 seasonal claim, featuring Regulators, Black Templars, and Mortality. Sixth place is Hibernia with 1,800 prestige, 8,350 seasonal claim, featuring Gashgia, Gashgi Dub, and Order of Valor. Seventh place is Creed with 1,560 prestige, seasonal claim of 6,115, featuring Saphira and Mortal Kombat. Eighth place is the High Council with 1,500 prestige, seasonal claim of 9,700, featuring Homegrown, the Shadow Army, and I Kingdom. Ninth place is Fury with 900 prestige, featuring Robber Barons, House of Lords, and Latin Fury with 3,525 seasonal claim. Then 10th place is No Evil with 585 prestige, 5,615 seasonal claim, featuring Speak, Hear, and See. Brings us around to our acclaim board. Top four are Not Like Us with 46,405, Tides of War with 22,825, New World Order with 13,050, Eclipse of Empires with 10,620. Taking a look at our historical acclaim board. Still have our top four. Few things moving on the right hand side there, but for the most part, Vanguard's in first, 663,000, Homegrown's in second, 355,000, Gashgia in third with 301,000, Durand in 284,000 in fourth, I Kingdom with 274,000 in fifth. Looking at our top five for historical acclaim, we have Hibernia with 783,000. We Don't Read 588,000. The High Council in third with 496,000. Deucevolt 374,000 in fourth, and Maelstrom with 353,000 in fifth. As for Renown, top five houses, Gashgia with 13,275, I Kingdom in second with 7,685, Vanguard in third with 6,345, Gashgi Dub with 5,050, Durandon with 4,270, bringing up fifth. As for alliances, Hibernia with 26,615, Maelstrom with 8,410, Deucevolt with 6,465, the High Council with 3,930, and Half a Brain Cell with 3,870. And I'm pretty sure we haven't seen anyone join the morgue yet. Oh wait, Lawless. Lawless is not shown signs of life in a few wars. 1,665. I'm not sure where they get. They disappear and come back all the time, so this is normal. They probably merged into somebody. And I don't think we saw any... Oh, Brotherhood. Yeah, 450. It's the other one that disappeared. All right, so that brings us around to the close of our show. So yes, if you saw the survey question in the beginning, the answer was basketball. I did not play basketball. I did play football. I did play speed skating. I did Aikido. Did softball, baseball. Geez, all kinds of things. I did swimming. Did diving. All kinds of things. It was fun. In any case, merged into BT. Okay, Lawless merged into BT. Thank you, Julian. Appreciate that little insider info. And I look forward to seeing you guys on Saturday. It is a final part of the positioning war. This is where houses fight over the east and the west and try to get ruling house for that capital fight. So good luck out there, and I hope you have a great time, and I will see you on Saturday. Have a good one, folks.